Hello, welcome. Today we're going to talk about this absolutely stunning 2019 Audi RS5 Sportback. The Sportback is mechanically identical to the RS5 Coupe, but the Sportback is a little bit more practical with 4 doors and a really cool liftgate, and arguably you can say with its sleek silhouette that the Sportback is better looking than the Coupe. Usually coupes are more stylish than sedans, but this thing has such a beautiful profile. I think I like it better than the way the Coupe looks, honestly, and it's much more practical. This particular one is a 2019, beautiful shape inside and out. This thing is really pristine. It's a one-owner, clean Carfax vehicle from sunny California, and it shows regular service history since new at Audi. All that information is on the Carfax report. Really can't ask for much better track record than that on a pre-owned vehicle, especially a high-performance European vehicle like this. You definitely want to make sure it was taken care of and not neglected, and that doesn't look like it's the case for this one. It looks like it was very well cared for. Beautiful virtual cockpit. You can see I have the navigation right there. The navigation on the gauge cluster is almost bigger than the actual navigation screen, and you can kind of configure it and pick and choose what information you want to show up here. Really cool. I absolutely love the design of the gauge cluster. Audi did a fantastic job. And it's not just me, the automotive press absolutely loves the RS5. 37,143 miles at the time of making this video. Let's go over some of the equipment on this one. Being the RS5 and one of the range-topping models for Audi, this has a lot of standard equipment, but it does have a few optional items. This lovely shade of glacier white metallic was a $595 premium color. Then we have the black optic package that was $1,500, giving you these 20-inch 5-arm flag design forged wheels with bicolor finish. Then we have a high gloss black exterior kit, high gloss black exterior side mirror housings. Then the fine Napa leather, fine indeed, was $1,500, so you get fine Napa leather seats with honeycomb stitching, fine Napa leather covered center console and door armrests, LED interior lighting plus package as well. Then we have the Bang & Olufsen sound system with 3D sound, $950. The original MSRP was close to $80,000. Not a cheap vehicle by any means, but luckily in the pre-owned market, this beautiful example is a lot less than $80,000. For an engine, we have a 2.9 liter twin turbo V6 pumping out 444 horsepower with almost the same amount of torque. This thing is an absolute rocket ship, absolutely addicting to drive. 0 to 60, 3.8 seconds. It is absolutely amazing. You have this beautiful flat bottom steering wheel. You have steering wheel paddle shifters to take control of the 8 forward gears. Lovely place to drive. As a driver's vehicle, this thing just feels wonderful. I love the feel of the steering wheel. I love the layout of the interior. It's very functional, very elegant. It's not overly cluttered with buttons and stuff like that. We have electronic parking brake. Here's the controller for the infotainment system. You have a drive mode selector. So there's a couple different drive modes: individual, dynamic, auto, and comfort. Dynamic is the sportiest setting. You can even hear the exhaust kind of change a little bit, putting it in dynamic mode. Or rev it a little bit. Nice sounding engine. Nice rumbling from the exhaust. It's not, it's a luxury vehicle, so it's not overly loud, not overly obnoxious, but it's just right, just good enough to add some more joy with wonderful performance driving. We have a panoramic roof to allow lots of natural light inside the interior. Beautiful carbon fiber trim throughout. Absolutely stunning vehicle indeed. Nice aluminum pedals. And this thing is absolutely beautiful. Hardly a mark on it. I think you'll have a hard time finding another 2019 RS5 and as nice as condition as this thing. This thing is absolutely beautiful. And I love the looks and lines of the RS5. I mean, you could just spend almost hours of this thing parked in your garage just admiring the beautiful lines wherever you look. There's not an ugly angle of this car. No matter what angle you're looking at it from, it's absolutely stunning. Absolutely beautiful design indeed. There's that amazing twin turbo V6, 444 horsepower. It sounds amazing, and it provides neck snapping acceleration. Luckily, you have an amazing quattro all-wheel drive system to put that power to the ground in the most efficient manner. And it will greatly improve your wet weather performance. Obviously the roads are pretty wet here in the Pacific Northwest, so you won't lose too much performance with that amazing all-wheel drive system. Of course, if you're going to drive in the snow, it's going to do pretty good in the snow too. We have massive brakes. This thing is a very fast vehicle. I think this is a 155 mile an hour government limited top speed. It could go faster. So you have to have massive brakes and high performance tires and suspension to match that performance, and Audi is definitely not skimping. These brakes are ginormous. Love the contrasting colors. There's black accents throughout. Part of the black optic package, we have the black mirror housings. And you know, being based off the A4 platform, the RS5 still has a decent amount of space in the back seats. I'm 6'2". I probably wouldn't want to spend hours back there, but it's pretty nice, pretty comfortable, pretty elegant. You have some rear climate control. And look at that sweeping roof line. You can see this is an absolutely beautiful vehicle. And the magic is, even though the profile looks like a sedan, it is a liftback. And having a liftback versus a regular trunk, you have a little bit more cargo space, but on top of that, you can fold down those rear seats for even more cargo space. So with 4 doors and this liftback with a decent amount of cargo space makes this, you know, high performance 444 horsepower cruise missile a very practical everyday vehicle. You know, this is a vehicle that, you know, could be your only vehicle. It checks off a lot of boxes. It's a great daily commuter. It's also a, you know, back road burner, high-speed missile. This thing does it all. Absolutely wonderful sounding exhaust. I love the contrasting colors in the rear bumper. You have an underbody diffuser. You have this nice black trunk-mounted lip spoiler. Well, there you have it. One beautiful example of a 2019 RS5. We have some great promotions going on right now. Complimentary delivery to Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. We can put this in our car hauler. We can tow it to you. So, of our mobile delivery service, this beautiful RS5 could be yours without leaving your neighborhood or even your driveway. And if you live a little bit further than, you know, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon, we can't do complimentary, but we work for lots of transportation companies, and we can ship just about anywhere in the U.S. We do it all the time. Thanks so much for taking the time today to watch this video, and have a wonderful day.